Hey everyone, Michael Martin from Yahoo Esports here, and I am joined by Panda Global's FChamp. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What's up, guys?
Man, we got a hype top 8 smash. I don't know, I think they're on grand finals, something close to that, but things are crazy here at EVO 2016. How are you feeling about Marvel right now?
Marvel's very exciting right now, this year at least for EVO. I'm very confident. I actually trained for like 3 days. I took a 5-month break, but now I played for the last 3 days, so I'm very confident. You know, I think I have a skill edge at least. Not by much, but I think I could pull through and win the whole thing.
Recently, you told us, and maybe kind of everyone, that you didn't really want to focus on Marvel anymore, but here you are again, and that's cool. But when EVO's over, what are you going to do with Marvel after that?
Well, to be honest, when I told everybody that I wasn't focusing on Marvel, that's still the case. Because I spent most of my time in Street Fighter, but only the last 3 or 4 days that I did focus on Marvel. It's just because I feel like I have a responsibility for the community of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and the FGC fans that I should at least compete at my best for the fans that actually travel all over the world here in this event. But after EVO, maybe I'll focus again more on Street Fighter because Capcom Cup, because I do want to qualify.
Sure. Despite the responsibility you talk about to the community, the Marvel community, do you still find it fun?
It's very fun only if you're playing at the highest level. If I'm playing against mid-level or low level, it's not as fun for me.
That sounds pretty fun.
That's fun, man. You know, EVO top 8s are usually very exciting. You know, that's why everybody should come here.
So one thing I've been curious about, when we get to a point where we call someone sort of like a god of a fighting game, what do you think it takes to be a god of a fight, like a god of Marvel?
Well, if you actually won most of the tournaments and been consistent, and your worst placing is probably top 5 for the last 5 years, won EVO, top 3 twice, and probably top 8 every year, but last year, I think that qualifies as one of the, I guess, best performances for a particular title. So, I mean, I don't like the word God, you know, but I would say the upper echelon, you know, of the game, you know.
In your mind, who are the top 3 gods or whatever you want to call it of Marvel still?
So of all time, it's me, Justin Wong, and Chris G, you know, right? But lately, you know, the last a year and a half, KBR has been on a rampage. Sure, he's been very dominant. He won like a couple, 3 tournaments, whatever, but congratulations to him as well. I don't really consider him as a god yet, if you want to call that, because he's only done well in the last year and a half. Sure, he deserves, but if he continues this, for sure, he might even surpass us if he wins this year's EVO, you know what I mean?
So last question, just to kind of actually play off that and add on to that. You named KBR as sort of like a successor, but who do you think are 1, 2, or 3 other successors to sort of the Marvel gods?
Oh, I think Cloud 805, very strong player. I know, obviously, KBR. Aside from that, I think everybody else is the same level, like high tier level, and they could definitely step up at any time, and they could beat anybody at any time. But so far, those 2 definitely stands out the most. Actually,
one more question. How are you feeling about Street Fighter V right now?
Well, I'm very confident. I'm in winners. I just got out of my pools. I'm very confident. I just went to the Red Bull booth. I played Daigo, and everybody went crazy there.
How'd that go?
And we played. We had a sit down with Daigo. You know, obviously we had a history of games that I usually beat him, and we played, and I did beat him most of the games. I won 9-3 against Daigo, and it's such a learning experience because we're playing to learn at that point. You know, we're not in a tournament, but you know, I always take every opportunity that I can to play with the best players in the world because I would just want to improve myself as a gamer. You know, there's no pride there, just learning. You know.
FChamp, pleasure as always.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm Michael Martin, and this is Yahoo Esports.